Hey you guys, welcome back. It's Champagne with SBE Aesthetics. I'm so glad to be filming another video for you guys today, you guys. So as you guys can see from the topic down below, how to make 4 figures as an esthetician monthly. I know when I was an esthetician, I always wanted to know like how to make 6 figures, how to make a certain amount of money. And so in today's video, it's going to be some realistic numbers for like beginner estheticians or estheticians who's trying to build their clientele and kind of feel stagnant as to like how can they increase to make 4 figures monthly. And so in today's video, I'm going to cover just that. If you are someone like myself who kind of like struggle, like how did they get to make 6 figures monthly or or yearly, like how did that happen, like what is the technique? You guys, it's really something simple that we seem to like miss because we are in the midst of doing services and stuff like that, which is understandable. But in today's video, I kind of just want to pinpoint how you can make 4 figures monthly. I myself have made a couple of 4 figures. I would say my 4 figures had kind of like skipped month to month, like straight month to month, back to back. Have I made 4 figures? No, I have not. If you clicked on this channel, I'm assuming you want to know how to make 4 figures monthly. So yes, we're going to talk about it. And I know I kind of mentioned about me not making 4 figures every month. I'm going to be realistic. That is not my case, but I have made 4 figures quite often, many times. And so I feel like I have the knowledge and the credibility to speak on it. Okay, so keep watching if you want to know how to make 4 figures every month, or some months. So this brings me to my most important one, is to make sure you are available often. This was my biggest ordeal. I remember when, because I believe I was only working like 3 days or 4 days out of the week, and then my hours like was really choppy because I had a full-time job elsewhere. And so I was treating my spa business like just a part-time job, right? I wasn't putting my all into it. So when I took it upon myself, when I left my full-time job permanently and decided to go full-time self-employed as an esthetician, a solo esthetician, I then noticed when I opened up my schedule, I had a lot more people booking. So that is really key. That is really true. As soon as you open up your schedule, people will find you. You have to become available often. That is key. Coming in at number 2, you want to make sure you are staying connected with your customers. Yes, that does matter. I don't care if you send an email just letting them know some services you have coming up, or maybe some deals you have coming up, a text message, anything. Just stay connected with your customers, because when you do that, your customers will kind of keep you in the top of their minds, be like, oh yeah, I did just speak to such and such. Oh yeah, I do need an eyebrow wax. They'll remember. So just kind of stay in contact with your customers, definitely your regulars, okay? Because your regulars are going to be with you all the way out, right? And because they're your regulars, they're more often willing to refer you to other people and their friends and families. So be sure to stay connected with your customers. Coming in at number 3, offer discounts that doesn't really affect the cost of your service. So what that means when I say that is, like, let's say you have a anti-aging facial here, right, that you want to offer, and besides you saying 15% off or 20% off, I would rather suggest you just add something to it, like a foot or hand massage, or the little dip, the paraffin wax dip where you can put your hands and stuff at. Add to your services to create a deal instead of taking away, adding like discounts and stuff, because you don't want to discount your services. You're here to make money, but you do want to create and give your clients a huge offer, something that's relevant. Break down exactly what that looks like step by step when you are listing your services, and put values next to each step to make sure they know, hey, this is how much this costs. This is how much this costs, but you're getting this all in one deal. So instead of adding 10, 15, 20% off, rather add more services to offset your price. And therefore, both people win. Your clients get a little addition added, and you don't have to bring your costs down. Moving in at number 4, you want to make sure you're networking. You want to make sure you're networking, go to events or an outing with your family and friends. just make sure wherever you go, when there's people, network. Let them know what you do. Let them know what you offer. Genuinely enter into a conversation. Like, for example, like if I'm at a friend house and my friend have a friend and I hear her friend say, geez, I can't wait to get my lashes done, or geez, I need to get a facial. And then that's where you interject or intervene, and you be like, hey, well, I actually am an esthetician. I actually do facials, or I actually do lashes. So little conversations like that, little conversation starters like that. I don't know how many times that has happened to me personally. Like, oh, I do this. And then I always make sure I have a business card on hand. Or if I don't have any business cards, I'll just take their phone and be like, hey, this is my Instagram or my Facebook, and I'll put it in for them and have them like or follow me. So you want to make sure you're networking. That's important too. Coming in at number 5, you want to make sure you offer a loyalty reward card. I truly feel like the loyalty reward cards really helped me get more clients in my door. And not only that, it also I feel like it boosted my revenue, because a lot of my regulars were coming in waiting to get their discounts. So basically how I had my loyalty reward card set up was there were 10 punches. So there need to be, the punch cards need 10 punches, right? And so 2 out of 10 were discounts. I had a 25% one and I had a 50% one. So what that did was it brought on scarcity and urgent, you know, to be able to get those discounts. And I had 50% off at the very last one. So you see what I'm saying? It applies pressure in a good way for your clients to be able to, for them to stay on top of their appointments and book with you so that they can reap those incentives. So I love loyalty reward cards, and I really think they're really good for esthetician business. Coming in at number 6, you want to make sure you bring on new equipment for your business, you guys. I don't know how important this is. I've done this multiple times and I made money. And the number one, when I bought on my hydrofacial machine, which failed on me, which just broke down, and I was so mad because I literally, when I offered the service, I only got like a month worth out of it, getting clients to book. But when I bought in that hydrofacial machine, that brought my clientele up, you know, just the benefits of a hydrofacial, you know, that elevated my business. It took it to the next level. But when the machine broke down, it did something to me. It did. So you guys, you want to make sure you get new equipment so that you can offer new services and get those other people that's looking for those specific services. So equipment does help you build your clientele and help you get to that 4 figures every month a lot faster. Coming in at number 7, you want to make sure you invest in your education. Yes, invest in your education, you guys. This is important, okay? I'm a big, avid, firm believer that in order to know and to get more detail in things and to learn new techniques and things, you have to invest, because books and schools, they're only going to say so much as far as what you should do. But if you really want to know like a formula or technique, that's where the classes and courses and master classes and workshops come in at, you guys. It is so key to invest in what you want to learn to level up your business to get that 4 figures every month, you guys. 4 figures or beyond. But if this is like really for beginners or people who were like estheticians who were like struggling, like myself, trying to find a way in the midst of working a full-time job, then leaving the full-time job and going full-time solo esthetician. So what I'm listing is going to help you get closer to making 4 figures every month, you guys. Coming in at number 8, okay? You want to become a coach or an educator. This is so important, definitely as a solo esthetician, definitely as an esthetician, you guys. Education is a big piece when it comes to esthetician, because a lot of people don't know what an esthetician does, don't know what an esthetician is, what does they make up, and a lot of people don't know much about skincare or makeup. And so it's our duty, it's our responsibility to teach the masses out there who don't have a clue of what is or what not to do or what should you do, right? And so becoming an educator or a coach, and this is the route that I'm going through, because I feel like I have a lot to share. I have a lot of experience to share in a realistic approach. You see what I'm saying? So becoming an educator or a coach is really crucial. You can do that and do services. So you kind of want to see what all you can do in order to increase your revenue to make that 4 figures. And the last, you want to make sure you offer packages. Offer package deals that are very good, that'll make your customers happy and say, wow, you know, you want to be creative in this avenue. You want to make sure they're packages that people are actually going to buy. So I just my own experience, I didn't really do too well with packages because people weren't willing to pay up front such a large bill. But I feel like once you value stack and break it down in a way so that they can see everything that they get in detail, I think your customers will be more prone to buy. And I also feel like if you have a video explaining your packages, they will sell a lot better because it's more personal. You're on camera or you on a video and you explaining what all comes with the packages and why your customers should purchase the package. So if you feel good right now, take action now, you guys. Take action, implement these steps or these tips that I listed for you guys. Get to your goal to making 4 figures every month or every some months, because it did that for me. And so if you are dedicated and motivated and focused to do the duties that you need to do to grow your solo esthetician business, you are going to win. And I just have to say again, I have to reiterate this, you guys. I kid you not. When I became available, when I opened up that schedule, your girl went here. So that was, and it was just that little thing. I had to become more available. I wasn't available enough. I wasn't getting the people who were getting off at 5. I wasn't getting the people who could come in Mondays and Tuesdays because I wasn't open on Mondays and Tuesdays and Sundays. So I was missing out on a lot of folks, you know, and I had to make a change, okay? And I kid you not, you guys, it might be as small as opening up your schedule and you're, you know, becoming more available on different days and times. So if you guys enjoy this video, please do me a huge favor. Give me a thumbs up, you guys, because you guys rock. This is a family over here and I really appreciate you guys. It's all about winning over here, you guys, okay? No matter where you are, don't give up. Follow these steps and tips that I gave you and you stick to that. I believe you will get 4 figures and beyond. Okay, so just follow what I said. I did it. I've done it multiple times. I know you can do it too.